he can outrun Devin, he'll go to the house. Makes a cutback move. He's being chased. We've got a man getting him. We've got a flag on the play. Making the stop for Lebanon was Keelan Rhodes. On the interception was Adrian Allgood. Adrian Allgood on the interception and run back. He had a return of 57 yards, but there is a flag on the play. It looks like an illegal block during that return by Allgood. Devin was rolling to his left, pressured, threw it, and Allgood broke on the football and made the interception and a neat return. But we are coming back. The flag is resting at the 50-yard line. And they will mark a penalty from that spot. 10-yard penalty against the Panthers. Heck, that thing's going to cost them a bundle of yards. Illegal block by Portland during the return. 1st and 10 Panthers. And that is the end of the first quarter. That is the final play of the first quarter. Lebanon is intercepted. Portland will have it 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 40. We'll take a 1-minute break. 1 minute. You're listening to Lebanon football on WANT. It's 14-14. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It has been a long one. Field conditions have been really good out here. Field has held up. It's the defensive efforts from both teams that kind of make you scratch your head a little. It's 14-14 as we head for a fresh 12 minutes here in the second quarter. Portland will put it in play, 1st and 10 at their own 40. It's going to be at the Lebanon 40. No? Help me, Terry. What are we doing here?
No, it should be at the 40.
No, it should be because the penalty was on the 50-yard line.
Time down.
Oh, okay.
Ball be on the 40-yard line of the Blue Devils.
That's got to be what it is. They get an untimed down because you cannot end the quarter on defensive penalty.
Exactly.
Well, okay, even if the change of possession had taken place on the interception, they were still technically the defensive team. So this will be an untimed down, and then maybe we'll go on and play the second quarter. Portland 1st and 10 at their own 40. One play, one untimed down. Give it to the halfback, and he is mashed. He got next to nothing on that carry.
Jarvon Neal. Who else?
Neal came up and just mashed him. On the carry was Rodney Crabtree for the Panthers. Now they will change sides of the field. Will they take a break here as well, Bob?
Yeah, we'll break now. It'll break now for the quarter.
Now they'll take another break for the quarter break. Okay, that was the untimed play that ended the first quarter. Now we will have, in a minute, the first play of the second quarter. Arundel wants to throw on the first play of the second quarter. He's being tackled and sacked.
Jarvon Neal.
Neal rushed through there off a weak side blitz and tackled the quarterback Arundel for a -13 on that play. And let me make a quick note about Jarvon Neal, who blocked that PAT last week. His 4th PAT block this season. We played 4 games. That little guy's blocked 4 PATs, and none bigger than the one against Cookeville, which wound up winning the game for us.
He's an exciting player, period. When he comes in and makes a lick, you know he's been there.
Arundel in the gun, gives it inside to Crabtree, and he's tackled by Jarvon Neal. He gets it out to about the 35-yard line, but the Panthers will have to punt it.
Well, let's see what a return game can do. You got Juicy Apple back there.
Is that Portland's first punt?
Yeah, I believe it is.
I think second punt, excuse me.
That's right. Okay, 19-yard one.
Yep, had the short punt. Sam Robinson in to kick it away. Juicy Apple will stand at his own 35. Lebanon will peel 2 linebackers out of there. The snap is high. Robinson's kick is a floater that's going to hit and skip out of bounds at the 45 of Lebanon. Another short kick, 23 yards by Robinson. So Lebanon with great field position as they will scrimmage 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line, far hash mark. Dedman will be the quarterback for Lebanon.
Well, we need to get us a steady dose of Jordan Stafford right here.
I would agree. McLean is the fullback. Lebanon with a slot right, tight end left. Give it to Jordan Stafford. Stutter step, stumble forward for about 2, maybe 1. Stafford attacked off left guard.
Dylan Bostic on the stop.
Got it to about the 40, well, just past the 46-yard line. Lebanon will not huddle. Gain of 1 on that play. 2nd and 9. Dedman under center. Vance split wide right. Sampson slot. Give it to Stafford on the stretch play, coming to the near side, and finally Portland gets him corralled. Stafford pushes it out to the 49-yard line. Gain of 3 on that play. We ran that stretch that he broke twice for touchdowns.
Yeah,
finally, Portland got some folks up there.
Well, you can see now they're flying to the football. They're not even staying home as much as they were. When we give them a direction we're going, they're flying to that area.
Lebanon will switch it up. They will go slot left. Vance will be the split receiver left. In the slot will be Keelan Rhodes. Sloan will be a tight end right. There's a guard and a tight end on the right side. Dedman rolls to his left and throws off his back foot, incomplete, trying to hit Rhodes on an out route at about the 35-yard line. The roll was to the left, and here comes the punt team.
And that'll bring up a 4th down now.
Lebanon will kick it.
He had a man open. Rhodes was open over there, just couldn't get the ball to him. That's a hard throw, too. He's rolling to his left, throwing with his right, and throwing on the run. It's hard to get any muster on that football.
Dedman will be in punt formation, and the umpire blows a whistle, wants to make sure everybody's set.
Portland's called timeout.
Portland has taken a timeout. I think they have some concerns about Lebanon punting the football. 9:19 to go in the first half. It is 14-14. Lebanon and Portland in short punt formation. He is not deep. He's only 9 yards behind the football. Bobby Brown's checking to see how they line up. Now Dedman backs up 2 steps. Awaits the snap. Sloan snap. They're going to fake it. They throw it on the sideline, and he overthrows the receiver, Vance. Vance had curled up, and they just clubbed Dedman as he threw that football. His shoulder may have gone back out.
On that shoulder back out, I believe, Tommy.
That's why that ball sailed on him.
He cocked it, and it sailed on him, and now we're in a heap of trouble. We got one quarterback with the lame wing and another one with the bad pen.
One that can't throw and one that can't run. Portland takes over 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 49, and let's see what happens here. Arendelle will be the quarterback for the Panthers. 1st and 10, he's in the gun. Give it inside to the running back. He fumbles it.
Good job.
And did we get it back?
Yes, sir.
We did. Lebanon got that football back. Covering it up was Colbert. Mark Colbert on the recovery for Lebanon. Desmond Goodnight took that handoff, got positive yardage, but then coughed it up. And that's Colbert on the recovery for the Blue Devils. And now Maynard marches back out there to play quarterback for Lebanon. He's got the bum ankle. Dedman's got the bad shoulder. 1st and 10 Lebanon at their own 42. 9:07 to go in the half. Turn, handed to Stafford off the left side. Good positive yardage. They tackled him up high around his head. You could make a case they were tackling him by the head.
I don't see how you keep from pulling on the face mask right there. He did, but He really didn't pull on the face mask. That's hard to do, tackling like he's palming his helmet.
Yeah, if you get him by that opening of the headgear, 7 yards on that gain by Jordan Stafford, 7 yards. That'll put it at the 49-yard line of the Blue Devils. Slot left for Lebanon. Maynard in the gun. 2 backs on his left. Maynard hands it back inside to Stafford, who trips. Stafford got tangled up as he took the inside handoff, and he falls. Will they move the box? No, it looks like no gain on that play. Maybe a loss of 1. Yeah, loss of 1.
They may have collided in the backfield, got their feet tangled up.
3rd down and 3 for the Blue Devils at the 48. Maynard hands it off to Stafford, who's near a first down.
It'll be awful close if he didn't get it. It's a little short, I think, though. That's 4-down territory.
Yeah, you got to go here. It's 4th and 1. Ball will be spotted just beyond the 50-yard line.
Almost 2. And they'll go.
Lebanon will get in the I formation. Now they will offset the I, and Maynard is the quarterback in the gun, and he's going to try to get it, and he didn't get it. Maynard attacked the line of scrimmage from the shotgun, and he comes up short.
Well, you kind of wonder, why don't you get underneath the center on that? You're snapping it 3 yards back, but you got to get under center on that.
Lebanon has the ball go over on downs. Call it the 50-yard line. Ball's at the 50, squarely in the middle of the field. 7:19 to go in the half. We'll remind you it is homecoming here at Portland, and they will introduce, probably just about everybody tonight. Arendell is the quarterback for the Panthers in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. He wants to throw it quickly. He does. He completes it. Colbert can't get him on the ground. We finally get a man to tackle him. Jarvon Neal comes up to get Kirkham, but a big gain on first down as a short route turns into a 23-yard pitch and catch.
Well, we've got a lot of cushion. Our corner and our safety over there are running about a 10, 12-yard cushion on them. They're just sitting down in those short routes, and once they're getting a lot of yards after the catch.
Slot left. Arendell runs the option to the right. And that's the way to stop the option. Come up and drill him. Jarvon Neal came up and put his helmet right in the single-digit number of the quarterback.
We have a flag on the field.
There is a flag.
Face mask.
Oh, great.
Be half a distance.
If anybody thought Portland was going to be a pushover tonight, that is certainly not the case. Penalty against Lebanon on a face mask will spot the ball at the 21. So it wound up being a 5-yard penalty. Slot left, slot right, man in motion. Back into the backfield. Arendell takes the snap, hands it to the halfback, coming on the near side. There's a block in the back. Vance has him and pulls him down at about the 19. They tried to get a block on the corner, and they blocked our man in the back. That was after the holding flag came out. That's a hold against the Panthers.
That's going to back them all the way up to about the 32.
That'll back it up to the 32-yard line. Terry, there have been innumerable penalties already tonight.
For Portland, that's their 5th here in the first half. 40 yards, Lebanon 2 for 10.
6:39 to go, and the clock runs. Ball spotted at the 32. That will be a 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Lebanon defensively up front. John Kaysen on the nose. Defensive tackle in there for Lebanon is Jordan Smith. Arendell wants to throw. Throws it out in the flat, and it is deflected and caught by a Portland receiver. Justin Holmes caught the deflection as it went off the hands of the sophomore, Jacob Sharklet, and Holmes was right there to catch the carom. He picked up about 5 on that play. 2nd and 10, ball spotted at the 27. Portland will stay in the